Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching Metal Movies and Brewskys Live. I'm your host, Matt Burke. And tonight we're going to be having on Ben Fuseboxx. We're going to be talking about his sign up for his new book, Outlaw Nights 2. So if you guys give a warm welcome to Ben Fuseboxx, that would be awesome. What up, Ben? How you been, man?
Hell yeah, I've been doing well. I mean, aside from, getting conned out of my ex account and yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I've
it's
been
all good.
doing well.
Well, yeah, that's all good, man. We both got our shit conned, but it's there's no point in looking back. We're not going that way. But we got some people in the chat. What's up, Unhinged? Jason Bascom right there. You guys can go check his channel out, man. Unhinged Entertainment. We got Shadowhawk Backbreaker right there. Hell, Shadowhawk. Thanks for stopping by. I haven't seen you in a long time, man. That guy's awesome, man. I was reading that Shadowhawk book from back in the day from Image. That character's awesome. I love how he just breaks people's backs, man. He's fucking metal. I haven't drawn him. I want to draw like every character I can think of, man, like that I've liked, they're just so like intimidating, you know what I mean? Some characters, especially Batman. I don't really draw him that much. There's a new Fantastic Four trailer that dropped this week. Did you check it out or?
I did. I mean, honestly, I don't watch anything with Pedro Pascal in it, but
Yeah.
but I mean, it was unique, because it's like, I mean, I'm noticing a little bit of a trend now since James Gunn where it's like, okay, we're going to go classic superhero. We're going to go totally with the original designs from like the 60s and such,
Yeah, totally. I ain't gonna lie, man. I got a little on my feels when I saw that, man. I got a little goosebumps. There's things that I don't like about it, but it felt like opening up how to draw comics the Marvel way, man. I actually did dig the trailer. I liked it a lot. I got excited for it. Like Pedro, he looks like a cool character in that world, but he doesn't look like Reed Richards. They could have got somebody else, I think. As far as him playing it, I think he'll do a good job for what he is. Like he'll Michael Keaton the role, you know what I mean? Just like Michael Keaton was miscast, but he did such a good job. I think they almost hired Pierce Brosnan at one point. But that and the Ben Grimm's voice, they could have tweaked that. But ultimately, the main thing that I don't like is the Silver Surfer swap. You know what I mean? If it's Silver Surfer's girlfriend or wife that comes up and she's saving him at the end of the movie, that would be dope. Or just kind of like, or my husband Norin or something needs help, and they make her like real pretty, you know what I mean? Like they've done that. Like some artists in Marvel, they gave her like a surfboard. That, and then I don't like the Doctor Doom Robert Downey Jr. I think that was a miscast, cash grab, and a wasted opportunity for Marvel. They could have picked like a multitude of different awesome actors. Even Johnny Depp would have been good, Viggo Mortensen, Mads Mikkelsen, Adam Driver. Like there's just like a host of just different actors that haven't been in any Marvel movies. And Henry Cavill, I know everybody goes to Cavill, but he would have been good. Shadowhawk. Oh yeah, man, you kind of liked it, huh? Yeah, for sure. You got the whiskey right there. Yeah, I got a little whiskey tonight too, man. We're gonna do a little celebrating. This is our 50th show, man. So everyone that's been around, I've been doing this live show for about a year now or so. So cheers, everybody. Not gonna get too wasted. I didn't know tomorrow's a Super Bowl. Are you gonna be watching it?
I know my dad will be. I'm probably not. But it's in my city. So I mean, I've been experiencing the traffic all over the place.
Dude, like today was like the first, like I hate AI, but today was the first day that I actually wanted to like an AI image. So I think you might have me on an Echo or something, or another window maybe.
Oh, I don't think so.
No. Oh, okay. I don't know. I hear like a echo. It's gone now. Cool. Oh wait, no, it's back.
Because I've got my headsets in and I'm using my phone.
That's weird.
And I don't have another window open.
Let's see if it went away. No, it's still there.
Hold on. Let me X out and come back in.
What's up? Yeah, that happened to me the other day too. Nah, I don't care. Dude, I didn't even know what was happening this weekend. The guy at work's like, hey, you want to work Sunday and pick up some overtime? I was like, fuck yeah, absolutely. I'll pick up some overtime. You know what I mean? So I got to go to bed pretty soon. But I went to Costco today. Oh my god, it was bad. There's so many people in there. It was like going into Mordor. I was like, if I used AI, I would just like get like a big castle, like Dracula's castle, and I'd slap Costco on it and put like Mordor right there. I think that would be hilarious. Yeah, it's still echoing for some reason. I don't know why. That's crazy, bro. I wonder why.
I
You have
don't
like
know.
it's just on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think it's gone now. Yeah, it's gone. No more echo. um. Oh, you froze too. Damn. There we go. Oh wait,
Okay.
that goes back. Sorry, dude. It's just hard because when I'm talking, I keep hearing my voice and it's throwing me off a little bit.
Hold on.
My bad, guys. I just when I hear an echo, it kind of just throws me off a bit. But yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm not big on the Super Bowl. I'm not really into sports unless it's like boxing or kickboxing or bare knuckle boxing. UFC's okay. It's all right, when they do some awesome moves. Or MMA, they're just, I don't know. A lot of the time they roll around the ground a lot. It gets kind of boring. But the commercials and the trailers and the food, that's what I watch. I mean, and it's the final game of the year, so it's kind of the most important. You know what I mean? Second place is like who, like the second place is the first loser. That's what they say. So it's like, yeah, you want to get first place. So that's like it's like the main game. So I used to watch that a lot, and I did go out for football in high school and made the team and all that. But I'm not really into it too much. The other trailer dropped this week was the Jurassic Park, the new Jurassic Park trailer. I think that movie looks pretty cool. Looks like they're going to an island that has like the rejected dinosaurs that were just too bad for the first Jurassic Park. What's up, brother?
What's up?
Yeah, I don't hear an echo now.
Okay, good.
Good,
I
good.
moved to the
And
outside.
yeah, and you sound clearer too for me, anyways. Did you see the Jurassic Park trailer?
I did.
What'd you think of it?
I mean, it looked cool. I just I feel like Jurassic World, it's like they're really milking it at this
Yeah,
point. It's like they're trying their best to keep it going, and as a huge fan of the original, I just feel like you got to know when to cut it. Or at the very
fair,
least, if you're
fair.
going to keep it going, you got to make it a little more dynamic than it is, if that
Yeah.
makes any sense.
No, I hear you. I think that basically like they kind of do like a similar thing where they keep going to a new park and whatnot.
Yeah.
Um, but in this one, I guess it's like all the rejected stuff.
And I think what didn't the last weren't dinosaurs now like a global problem?
um, yeah. So I don't. That's what's kind of like weird because I don't know. I think there's some explaining that they're going to have to do. But for me, I don't know if you guys could hear an echo if anyone's watching the chat. I still hear it. It just started popping up. Um, Weird. Okay, now it's gone. Oh, you just muted yourself. Okay. That happens sometimes though when I'm doing a drawing stream. I had like my phone and then my iPad on too. Um, but yeah, I was thinking with like Jurassic World, man, if they had a basically like what if they splice human and animal or lizard DNA or whatnot, dino DNA, and you had these like factions of like humans, versus like these reptilian, like, you know, basically reptilian anthropomorphic, tribes. I'm talking like if they put it like maybe another 1,000 years in the future or something like that, or maybe a few more. And then you have dinosaurs too that they've evolved. And essentially you're just dealing with monsters, right? Because the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park are monsters. They're not really dinosaurs because they're made up of different animals, right? I think that would have been pretty dope.
Oh yeah, no, I think they ran through an idea similar to that for a draft of one of the sequels. I can't remember which one, but I remembered reading something about like, oh, like dinosaurs crossbred with humans or something, and I think they scrapped that for like just a soft reboot.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it would be cool, like basically it's Planet of the Apes, but with dinosaurs, And on top of that, you got dinosaurs too. So it's just even more fucking badass. And Mad Max. You know what I mean? I think that would be a really cool concept. Hell, what's up, Hex? How you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by, man. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much. Exactly, dude. You're dealing, it's like Mad Max, all those things put together. And I think it would just be fucking awesome. We got a little more comic book news going on this week. Let's check it out. What's up, Brian? How you doing, brother? Oh yeah, stop on by. Little bit of news about the Deadpool creator. I don't know if you heard about that, but yeah, man. You hear about the stuff that's been going on with Rob Liefeld?
Yeah, that is like my worst nightmare. Like making something and then oh yeah, sorry, you can't come,
Yeah, you can't fuck with this.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. 35 years after creating Deadpool, Rob Liefeld has reached his boiling point with Marvel. The comic book creator who conceived the character in 1990 issue of New Mutants publicly cuts ties with Marvel as he recounted being snubbed at the July 2024 premiere of Deadpool and Wolverine. It was meant to embarrass, diminish, defeat me, he said in the latest episode of Robservations podcast, which was titled Marvel Access Denied. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, man. It's like, if it wasn't for him, and it was at Fabian, what's his name? There wouldn't be a Deadpool, and if it wasn't for, DC Comics, Slade Wilson, there wouldn't be a Deadpool either. We're talking about how he ripped off Deathstroke and Marv Wolfman. But yeah, dude, it's fucked up, He should have got invited to the premiere and the sushi and the blunt smoke and the champagne and whatever they do at their Coke and all that. Yeah, but hopefully he gets something. You know what I mean? Yeah, Brian knows the name. Yeah, I've been sorry. I'm Deadpool's cool. I got like the one series where he has to go and take out all the dead presidents to get resurrected. It's written by Brian Posehn and illustrated fabulously by Tony Moore of the first Walking Dead run. Loved it. Loved Tony Moore's work. He also went on to do Agent Venom. I think that's over the years that's grown to become my favorite Venom story. I highly recommend it. It's written by Rick Remender, and it's got Flash Thompson in it. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but yeah, it's just so cool because you see his arc as like the bully in high school. Then he becomes a veteran and loses a hero himself and loses his legs, and then he has all this like trauma from that. And then from his father, like being like a police sergeant or chief or something, beating him up drunk as a kid, And it's essentially kind of like the similar scenario with the Spawn costume, where he can like do all this crazy shit with it, what he does with Venom, and it creates legs for him. And he fights all these monstrous type characters, even more so than the stuff that, Parker would take on. Like he has this kind of Jeff Goldblumian, David Cronenbergian Fly character that he has to go up against. It's really cool. But
so Flash,
that's the worst thing.
So Flash is Venom in this one?
And Flash Thompson, Agent Venom. Yeah.
Oh wow. So it's not Eddie Brock?
Nope.
Oh dang.
Mm-mm. They actually made a. Oh no, that wasn't one. I think they have one comic where they were together in it, but I think it was one written by Jerry Conway where it was a Carnage one where they had to go down into this mine and find Carnage, and he had a cult down there. But I think that one. I don't think. I know Brock was in there, but I guess Brock's going to become the new Carnage though. But I don't know, man. It's hard to say actually. That'll segue right into our next topic. It's the Diamond ain't looking too good, man. I've been going to the comic book store the last 3 weeks, and my comics haven't been there. And I'm pretty sure they're ready to be shipped, man. But it's it's Diamond. They're not really on point like they used to be, and I think they have until April to basically find someone that's going to buy the company. I think the company that's got like $30 million of debt, and Dark Horse, guys, undergoes layoffs amid industry uncertainty. Check this out. Dark Horse Comics has announced the layoffs of some of its staff amid the current climate of uncertainty in which the comic book industry finds itself. Dark Dark Horse associate editor Connor Knudsen has revealed on social media before the announcement that he had been let go by the publisher. Guess the guy's been there a long time. Dark Horse's official statement addressing the layoffs on February 3rd. Dark Horse made the difficult but necessary decision to reduce staff. After experiencing a period of significant growth, we find ourselves needing to take steps in response to increasing overhead, changing market conditions, and external economic factors. We have begun to streamline all areas of the company in order to continue producing the quality content and products that have been on our trademark since day one. Again, this had been an extremely hard decision and not one taken lightly. We appreciate the dedication, commitment, and hard work for our colleagues and wish everyone affected success in their future endeavors. So he also goes on to say that basically things from anotherworld.com, that was like a big, TFWA. That was like the big site that they were running to pick up all the toys and whatnot, Crazy.
Yeah, I think
Your
Diamond
nacho cheese.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that they're kind of being outmoded in a lot of ways with the big boom of independent producers being able to mail out their own and like new competition. I would include Critical Blast in that ring.
Exactly. Yeah. RJ. 100%. Let's see, we got Brian Kreisgau. What's up, Brian?
What's up, folks?
Welcome to the show, man.
What's up, bud?
What's up?
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, it's late. It's snowing outside in upstate New York. I would need to go out.
Really?
Go for a walk, play in the snow a little bit, and then I saw that. Oh shit, that's right. It's like almost midnight. I just been in a funky mind loop. But I just wanted to say about the Liefeld thing. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real. Fabian Nocienza is the one who really created that character, and Liefeld came up with a costume, which is a Spider-Man costume. It's a Spider-Man costume. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Right.
Deathstroke.
Are they being pieces of shit?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Right. But the fact of the matter is, they're being pieces of shit, and they're being disrespectful. Coming through, or am I lagging?
Yeah.
I'm lagging.
Yeah. No, you're lagging a little bit.
Sorry about that. It's the weekend and it's snowing. The internet's all fucked up. Anyway,
probably the Super Bowl weekend, but it's all good. Maybe come back in later, Brian, or you come in if you want. There's also some rumors of some casting for the new Batman movie. I don't know if you guys seen this yet. Let me show you this. There's the diamond stuff, man.
For us, it snowed like 2 weeks ago, and now it's like 78 degrees.
Oh yeah, it just switches like that, huh?
That's New Orleans.
Nolans, huh? So I guess Kit Harington is rumored to play Hush in the new the Batman 2.
Nice. I've been waiting for Hush.
Yeah, I know, man. I had a feeling he was going to be it. It was kind of obvious though. Like they had his dad in there in the first movie. It's like, dude, it's Hush, and they haven't had him in a movie. And then you have the new Hush Part 2 coming out pretty soon with Jim Lee. That would have been some really cool timing if they would have nailed it. But the movie keeps getting like pushed back, so it's not really like lining up with this movie release. Or I mean, the movie release isn't lining up with the comic release. Yeah, sorry, fellas. Yeah, internet's on the poor. Yeah, it happens sometimes, man.
Hush was my favorite graphic novel of Batman.
Really?
Yes, I loved it.
Yeah, it's really cool. One of my favorites because it's got everybody in there. Definitely my favorite Jim Lee work by far. And there was another kind of like in between. I forgot the name of that one, but I want to get this one though. Hey, what's up, Edwin? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by, brother.
I think the in between book was Heart of Hush.
Heart of Hush. That's it. Yeah. So there's this casting too as well, but I don't have the article in here. Again, these are just kind of like, possibilities. But another one is Javier Bardem as Mr. Sinister in the one of the new X-Men movies, which I'm down with that. I think he's a great actor. I think he'd kill it as Mr. Sinister. Yeah, he'd be awesome for that role, I think. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah, guys, I got a big announcement to make. I'm actually starting another YouTube channel, and I'm going to launch it on Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And let me guys show you about it a little bit. So got it up right now. I haven't launched any videos yet, but it's created. I got some episodes already filmed in the can. And yeah, this is it right here. If I could load it up, it's the Metal Cartoonist. And so, basically it's going to be about making comics, I'm going to talk about everything that I've known, everything that I've experienced over the last 10 years of making comics. I'm an indie guy, so obviously I don't know that much, but I know a lot more than someone off the street that has never made a comic book. And there's more I could learn too. So some of the things that I know, people could take that knowledge and, maybe run with it. It's also a motivational endeavor for people to get up and make their books. There's a lot of people out there that are better artists and better cartoonists than me, better comic creators than me, that have never made a comic, and they're going to go to their graves without ever making one. So that's what the whole point of this channel is, to basically get people in gear to make their books before time runs out. But if you guys want to check it out, the new channel is the Metal Cartoonist. I'm going to be dropping videos every Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I guess I can put a link in there if you guys want to check it out and sub.
Yes, indeed.
And with this channel, I'm still going to be doing the same thing I'm always doing, like live streams on Saturday, movie reviews, sometimes metal reviews. I haven't done those in like a year or so, and probably going to do comic book reviews over here too. So that the other channel is just strictly for the process of making comics and getting people, that are coming into this, 18 years old, 90 years old. They just want to make a book, and they want to kind of get in gear and have it start making books, because you can only spend so much time on a comic before you eventually got to pull the trigger and start making it, and it's going to suck, so it is what it is though. But yeah, guys, that's the new channel. So yeah, let's see here. There's also a big some big metal news for you guys too. Last week we were talking about Black Sabbath, and this week we are too. I don't know if you guys know about this one, but there's actually going to be a big concert going on, and it's going to be the last concert for Black Sabbath, and it's going to be in their hometown of Birmingham, and like all kinds of fools are going to be there. So Black Sabbath announces final concert, Back to the Beginning, with Metallica, Slayer, and more. Black Sabbath has announced what is being billed as the final show by its original lineup: Ozzy Osbourne, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward. A benefit titled Back to the Beginning in the band's hometown of Birmingham, England, taking place on July 5th at the city's Villa Park. Also performing at Back to the Beginning will be Metallica, Slayer, Pantera, Gojira, Hailstorm, Alice in Chains, Lamb of God, Anthrax, Mastodon, and a supergroup featuring Guns N' Roses and Slash, Smashing Pumpkins, Billy Corgan, Korn's Jonathan Davis, Limp Bizkit's Fred Durst. Yeah, I don't know about the Fred Dursty. Wolfgang Van Halen, dude. Van Halen's son's going to be there, and Rage Against the Machines, Rage with the Machines, Tom Morello, who will also act as a musical director of the concert. I don't know why they got that fool to do it. All profits from the show will be shared equally between Cure Parkinson's Birmingham Children's Hospital and Acorn Children's Hospice. So sounds like a killer show. I hope they're gonna have it available for people to watch. Because it's Black Sabbath, man.
Is Ozzy gonna be with him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all gonna be there. It's gonna be crazy. Crazy, 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 man. Can't believe it. And I also got some other news that just hit today. I wanted to share with you guys. Kind of something that I thought that was going to be eventual anyway, but definitely it's the new God of War game is rumored to take place in Egypt. There's a pretty long article right here, but I didn't want to get into it too much. But kind of spoils the second game. And I started playing the second game, but I didn't finish it. But a recent Sony leak from the reliable leaker Daniel Rickman indicated that the next God of War title would be bringing Kratos to ancient Egypt. This is due to the fact that Sony is currently casting Middle Eastern actors for an upcoming AAA title. While this may seem negligible in theorizing the next mythology explored in the God of War franchise, it's far from unfounded. While God of War's latest 2 titles took Kratos on a new adventure through Norse mythology, Santa Monica Studios has shared the fact. Originally, these games were going to take place in Egypt. In a making of documentary for God of War 2018, creative director Cory Barlog. Barlog? What about Balrog? Revealed that the studio had initially considered exploring Egyptian mythologies with this soft reboot, but ended up going with Norse mythology instead. 2018's God of War was the first time players saw Kratos somewhere other than Greece, as well as the first time the franchise explored mythology outside of the Greek stories. These past 2 titles, God of War and God of War Ragnarok, have been exceptionally successful, with fans welcoming the Norse tales with open arms. Now, with the possibility of Kratos finding himself in the middle of the Egyptian mythos, there's more potential for another action-packed, beautifully crafted story for the players to experience. I think that's pretty awesome, man. I love the God of War games. Do you ever play those at all, Ben?
Oh God, yeah. I was a big fan of the first game, like just altogether. I thought that was my favorite because it wasn't as over the top. Because like the others became just let's kill all the gods, and I liked the first one for the fact that it's like no, your target is one specific god who's causing trouble, and then Kratos gets to take his place, and that was cool. But like Egypt is probably a good idea for them at this point because number one, there's a crossover there with the Greek mythology because I think like
Yep.
Greek and Egyptian like they kind of crossbred there, and so like I know like they did things like like the Greek gods hid in Egypt while Typhon was destroying everything, and yeah, like you could definitely, like, Horus probably knew Zeus or something like that,
Yeah, and then like I don't want to spoil Ragnarok, but you find out some information about Kratos, who he is in the Pantheon, and his son kind of, I don't know, ties everything in. It just really depends on who's writing the story, and a lot of these gods from ancient times are kind of related to a certain degree, like Odin, because we were all sharing, even before the Ice Age, there was all that land that took place that was around, why are Celts and Scandinavians both praying to Odin, right? It's because before the Ice Age, there was all one landmass there where they could pray to him, And if everybody could welcome Preston Azevedo. What's up, Preston? How you doing, bro?
What's up?
Oh my God.
Talking about God of War.
I'm talking about God, dude. That is one of my most favorite video games. It's God of War.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I saw that first trilogy, I destroyed it. And then I played the new one like halfway through and I had to stop. But I fucking love the new one too. It's so cool.
I remember the first game, like what freaked me out was like, wait a minute, you can bang a bunch of chicks and get points? I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. It was so base, dude. And like now it's woke. I mean, it is what it is. But it has some dope shit in it, man.
I got it. Wait, you mean the latest one where it's like old man Kratos?
Yeah.
Really?
They got a lot of like, well, I mean, they got a lot of like.
I never played it. I played the first two, and that was it. Yeah.
Yeah. The first trilogy isn't, but the new one is a little bit. Yeah, definitely.
The animation was so good, dude. Like,
so good, man. And they really respected just like the fans. Like they had Kevin Sorbo was Hercules, you know, he voiced Hercules in there. Also, what was it? The guy from LA Law that played Perseus. I think it was LA Law. The guy that played Percy, he voiced him too in the game.
Didn't they have the guy from Martin as Kratos? I think it was. Was that it? Or was it?
Yeah. He was in the first. He was in the first 3 games. The little guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
now it's the dude from Stargate. They both got the, you know. Well, it's just because black dudes always got the best voices, man. Like David Keith and.
I know that dude was like he was a tiny, lanky dude too, and he had like this deep like voice. It was perfect for Kratos. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
Like, it was, yeah.
It's just, I mean, you got like Ron Perlman and who's the other dude? Clancy Brown. They do a lot of cool voices, but yeah, like David Keith from Spawn and Gargoyles. You know, he's black. Tony he's black. Candyman. He's got an awesome voice.
Yeah.
Awesome voice. Like, just keeps going on and on. James Earl Jones, Darth Vader.
My main complaint with the new God of War games was just that they made Odin out to be this like shyster. You know, like
I like that. I thought it was cool.
See, I don't like how the gods are like all kind of portrayed as being like complete jerks and assholes. Like, because at least in the first trilogy, they made the excuse of like, oh, when he opened up Pandora's box, that was what drove the gods crazy. Like that made sense to me. But then like with the Norse gods, it's like Odin is basically kind of like a weaselly version of the Godfather, and Thor is just a drunk.
Well, no, it goes deeper than that though. Yeah, like Odin was that shitty father to Thor. You know what I'm saying? And Thor was beaten down by Odin.
Oh, I know.
I think that was cool because I was like, that's a cool plot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to see the gods be badass. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, totally. I agree 100%.
No, I like that part of it too, but I also like that it was a different take on the Asgardians. You know what I'm saying? It was a look because I've seen the cutscenes. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. You know, like
fair enough.
Yeah, there's a lot of that too. Like in Norse, they do that a lot. They kind of human them a lot in some of the sagas and whatnot. You know.
Yeah.
So I mean that's cool, but it's like a lot of the race swapping and stuff. That was weird. You know.
Yeah, that's definitely weird.
I didn't get that.
Like that's
like why is there black chicks up in the Norse pantheon? It'd be like if you put like Odin in like, you know, Africa.
Well, it's almost like the new. Yeah, it's almost like that new Viking series. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like, you're watching it, and like the first Viking series was based in actual events, right? Or whatever they could find that was, you know. But the second Viking series, I don't know if it was based in like history. Because the first Viking series was put on by the History Channel. You see what I'm saying? So it was like, it was supposed to be based in history. Like, and you can actually go on and you can Google like all the characters in the first Viking series. And you're like, oh shit, they actually existed, right?
Yeah.
This one, I'm not sure if, dude, I don't see a black like Viking princess. Like, I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know if that's a thing.
No,
or
what they did was, like, it was the biggest like got you like hit ever. Because they got like the youngest, like Håkon. Okay, he was like the youngest king in Scandinavia. He had the most kids. He fought Christianity. He was you know, he was like the last stand for paganism. And you know, he's like their main guy. Their most celebrated king was Håkon. In the show, and he was young. In the show, they turned him into an old black lady. You know, so I mean, it doesn't get any more woke than that. Out of all of like woke culture, it's the worst.
It is, dude. You know, like they had that series Troy, and like Achilles was black, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I was like, Achilles wasn't black. And I was like, what is this, dude? I was like, look, I'm cool if you want to put some, you know, but I mean, like Achilles wasn't black. He was a white dude. He wasn't, you know. And I'm like, and then like they got slammed for that, for race swapping Achilles, you know, on that show, and I'm like. because the show was actually kind of cool until they got to Achilles. Because I was like, oh, when Achilles comes up, this is going to be the shit, right? You know, because Achilles was like, he was like better than Hercules. Like he was undefeatable except for his heel. You know what I'm saying? And like when they came up with this like burly black dude, it's like Achilles. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? I'm like, this is
weird, dude. It's just being force fed. It'd be like if they made Shaka Zulu like Brad Pitt, you know?
exactly.
Well, guys, you got to remember, all of us originally were black women. We were all black lesbians originally,
exactly.
and
You know, that was disproven too.
We got recast.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, shoot, man, you got a book coming out pretty soon, right? It's the Outlaw Nights book.
Oh yeah,
too, right?
Outlaw Nights issue 2.
I got the link pinned at the top too, guys. So you guys can check that out if you want. And you got the it's up right here on Indiegogo, man. You got a trailer right here. It's cool if I play it.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get in there. It's looking pretty cool, man.
That was cool.
It's picking up from where the last book left off, I take it, right?
Yeah, because this was originally the second half of issue 1, and I cut it in half to save money because I'm poor.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. For maybe a little synopsis without spoiling too much. Maybe you could tell the people that are watching, so they know a little bit about your world.
Absolutely. Well, Outlaw Nights takes place in the 31st century where crime is on the rise. It's booming because the nations of Earth are all at each other's throats. Big Brother's reach just isn't as big as it wants to be. And in the midst of the chaos, our boy Cyrus Lawson has settled on a small, remote, out-of-the-way colony called Therese. And he's joined the colony guard there because he's got a heroic spirit about him, but he's not expecting a lot of trouble. But right from the get-go of issue 1, trouble comes a-knocking because the pirate ship Hazard has invaded his settlement looking for a piece of data. And the gunfights ensue right from the get-go. We go action-packed hard in issue 1. And then when the dust settles, Cyrus ends up being kidnapped by these guys. So now in issue 2, he's starting to get to know them a little bit. He still doesn't trust them at all. I mean, who would? But he's starting to realize that it's not as black and white as he originally thought. And they're stopping off at a station called Gila Station, which is kind of an unaffiliated outlaw type of fill-up station. But I don't think anything's really going to go wrong there. I mean, what could possibly go wrong in a Wild West kind of settlement?
That's cool, man. Yeah, and you're dealing with sci-fi pirates. It's very blue collar. I had you on the channel before talking about the previous book, and then there might be some alien life form in here, but basically there's small small life forms. Humans are like the pinnacle of I don't know. I would say the galactic food chain in here.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Because that's honestly how I feel about aliens in real life. I think a lot of people think like, oh, aliens are flying around in spaceships. I'm like, aliens are probably hunting other aliens or eating flora. You know, like I don't think they're really quite to our level.
That's a cool take, man. You know, it's very original. So for fans of like Alien and such, you know, like very blue collars, sci-fi, I think this is it's a cool book for people to check out. And then if people sign up, they're gonna get something exclusive, right? And back the book.
Yep. For each time I do a campaign, I offer my email backers secret perks.
Oh, okay, cool.
Little deals that they can get a hold of.
That's awesome.
So get on the email list. You're gonna want to be on it.
Yeah. So sign up, everybody. And how far are you ahead on the process of this book right now?
We are like 99% done. We only got 2 pages left that we're working on, but
okay.
We're gonna be launching this baby in May, so we're gonna be done well in time for launch. Because no more crazy goals to have to reach. You know what I mean? I want people to be able to get this thing quick.
Yeah, that sounds like a match made in heaven. You know, set up for success. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah. Outlaw Nights, Renegades, or Genesis.
How come Sim isn't on here talking about Outlaw Nights? Like Sim should be here. Like he did the artwork inside of it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, I decided because of the crazy issue we had with issue 1, where like I think half the book was done by one artist and then half by the other. I decided to kind of take advantage of that. So each issue is gonna have a new art team.
Oh, okay, cool.
sweet. So this new one has a different art team besides Sim.
Yep, we got
Okay.
Juanito.
From
He's doing the line art.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
I know him. We got
And-
Tank Fair.
Oh, I know Tank.
What's up, Tank? Scallywags.
Scallywags.
Good Preston. Bad Preston. Out of the game for a minute. Yeah, that's cool, man. It's cool that you got your stuff ready to go, you know?
Oh yeah.
What's up, Phantasmagorical? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by.
Fanta.
That's cool, man. I got a little bit of metal for you guys to check out. It's a new band that I was scrolling through and I checked out today. They're from Texas, so let me play this shit real quick. It's stupid. But they're like mellow death. Well, Inayana.
I think Matt's a little out of practice too.
I ain't judging. I do the same thing.
But they're made from like Scandinavia or something. Texas.
I actually like these guys. They almost sound like soil work a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit like Dark Tranquility too with the keyboard and shit.
I'm just digging the juxtaposition over the lightning.
Oh, yeah, right.
Brian should be tapping in over here, and not in the chat.
He was here a little bit ago. It's snowing over there. Snowing up there. Last beat's right there. Get in there with this last beat.
God damn, that drummer.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, the singer's playing the guitar too.
Wonder if he's using one of his double hitter pedals. Yeah.
Yeah.
On his bass drum.
Yeah.
Or it gives you that extra beat.
Doing that Iron Cobra. That's pretty dope. Yeah, that sounds like Soilwork right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure. Soilwork and Dark Tranquility.
Except Soilwork would throw in like some actual vocals at some point.
Oh yeah.
Not just growling. Yeah.
Definitely. Pretty dope, man. Hinayana. The song's Tempest Horizon. So I'm always looking for some new music though, man. I'm gonna have to go back and check out their whole album. There's a lot of good shit out there. But I got this crazy new beast, man. I gotta show you guys about this one. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this cryptid. But yeah, it's got a weird name. It's called the well you guys are gonna laugh when you see this one. The Hentaifa.
That's cute.
So this one is yeah.
Looks cuddly.
It's a cryptid that has been reported from Somalia. However, information on this cryptid exists only in Japan or Japanese literature. According to the Japanese introduction, the dangerous beast appeared in the northeastern Somali city of Bari for 2 weeks in December 1997. The beast resembles a wolf or a badger. Was skinny and had a white tail. The beast is said to have killed 6 people and injured 8 others. The beast is said to have drunk human blood. It drinks human blood and chewed and eaten both bones with the flesh with its powerful jaws.
I think it looks like a panda mixed with a ferret.
Yeah, man, it's pretty crazy.
Looks a lot like a fox.
Are y'all getting an echo?
Oh yeah,
The tank ferret. I was gonna say a Wolverine.
Yeah, a little bit of a Wolverine.
Yeah,
panda
I think
mixed
it's
with a Wolverine.
Wolverine.
does it draw
Wolverines
dirty
are brutal.
Japanese
I was looking
pictures?
for more like more images
It
of
drinks blood and draws dirty hints.
That's what I was saying, like the name, you know. Yeah, it's kind of a newer one too. I've never heard much of it. There's not really much art on it out there on Google. This is obviously AI, but yeah, that's a hint. The hyena. Shit's funny.
I think people
you
are
guys were
just
talking
bored
about
just making up shit.
pretty much, dude. You guys were talking about the Siminator. Sim's actually got a book right now that's out called Hell Zone. It's kind of like Doom meets Event Horizon. This is it right here. If you guys want to check it out, you could use some backers. It's got 16 days left. It's a one shot. You get in, get out. So yeah, it's got some killer artwork right here. Yeah, basically, where's the synopsis right here? Hellzone is a 68-page action-packed sci-fi horror one-shot from an original idea by Sim and Aaron Calamari, developed, written, illustrated, and colored by Sim. A mysterious ship, a distress signal, a savage team. Demons, welcome to Hellzone. So this is the medic right here. It's a pretty cool-looking character. This is some of the artwork. This is Preston's pencils right here with Sim's colors. And we got a Blood Hunt ash can right here.
Yeah. Is Blood Hunt 2 like active? or is it
No,
not yet?
It's not yet. I think he's like got a lot of pages done.
Yeah.
But you get the 22-page ashcan right here, and then lots of stretch goals right here. But it's a one-hitter quitter, guys. You just get in here, you back the book. It's one story. You don't got to commit to it. You just have fun reading it. Sim's got.
I was thinking about it today. Like I was thinking of all of. I mean, Sim always delivers on his books. But I was thinking about all the books I've backed, and I haven't like heard anything about him. You know what I'm saying?
Like just regular books or what?
Like stuff off of Indiegogo. Like it was.
Yeah.
I mean, like just going through a few of them, like Jawbone Death. I got that. I got Testament. Automata. I haven't gotten Goblin Girl yet. I don't know what's going on with that.
He's still working on that. I think he's still waiting on the colors. There's
Black
a ton
Phantom.
of books I haven't got.
I got that, the Black Phantom. Is that new Black Phantom book he's got out? Is that just he's just repackaging the first issue on Kickstarter, or is that?
It's a new story. It's a brand new story, I think. I still got to get that book too. I haven't got that one yet. But I do got a ton of books I back, bro. Like
Death Raider. I haven't heard anything about Rob Hunter's Death Raider either. Like, I backed the shit out of that. I haven't gotten anything on that yet. And that looked metal as fuck. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it looked pretty cool. Yeah, it's a dope character design on there. And Sim that he actually did some of the artwork on Ben's first OUTLAW NIGHTS book, guys. So
yeah,
Sim
he did.
Always delivers. So Sim's the man, and got some cool covers right here. But yeah, guys, go check out Hellzone. I'll put the link in the chat so you guys could go and peep it out. Did you see the new Fantastic Four trailer, Preston?
No, I haven't seen it. It can't be good, right?
I think it looks good. Yeah, I think.
I know the Fantastic Four has been consistently letting people down.
Always.
They made like maybe one or two good movies, and then after that it was just terrible. Yeah.
I think Doctor Doom looked the best in the Corman movie, man. I mean, I liked I have some.
Yeah, I think you're right. That was that cheap movie they put out just to hold on to the rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
No, you're right. Actually, that was a decent movie. I didn't think it was too bad. At least for a B film. Yeah.
It was hard to find too, man. Like as a kid, it was like always sought after. I remember my buddy's dad got it from a convention, but we never,
exactly. That's what I was about to say. You always ran into that VHS guy at a convention that, hey, it was like, come over here. You want to see the new Fantastic?
I got the shit you need right here.
I got it right here. How much is it? Like, and it's cheap. It's like $60.
Right.
Have this old beat up VHS.
That Rock and Roll, all of his movies. VHS guy always had it.
100%, man. I got this new trailer that just dropped for this new movie with Josh Hartnett. I don't know if you guys have seen it. This one's called Fight or Flight, and it's from the producers of John Wick. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys think.
You gotta die young, man.
If I die in your bar, you can sell my organs to pay my tab.
I don't think they're worth what they used to be.
No. I can't. I just can't run anymore. I'm done.
That dude was badass in Penny Dreadful.
I can give you your life back.
Yeah.
Clear your name. I just need
And
you to get to the
30
airport.
Days of Night.
If you want whatever.
Yeah, he was good in there.
We're tracking a high-value target. I need you to take them into custody alive.
Where's
Katie
the country in the
Sackhoff.
Western Hemisphere that doesn't
I'm
have
not sure if I'm digging the Eminem hair.
You think you're
Yeah.
gonna take my bounty?
Are you telling me that plane is full of killers?
You're looking for someone that's on this plane.
And you don't know which passenger they're looking for.
They have your photo.
Who does?
Everybody does. What is going on? Who's killing who?
Did we just put a paranoid psychopath in the mix?
Oh, yeah.
I liked
I
it.
don't know. What do you guys think?
Looks okay. I don't know. I'm not into the hair. That's weird.
I think he probably just dyes it because they're looking for him. Because in this photo that they're like, we need this guy. He's got the same like Josh Hartnett hair, you know. I didn't see that new one where he's like a serial killer at a concert. Did you guys see that one? I think it was M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, that was M. Night Shyamalan's always good for a disappointment at the end of the movie.
The twist.
That was The Trap. Or The Cage. Was it The Cage or The Trap? I can't remember.
Maybe
like it was
Trap. I think it was
I don't know,
Trap.
like the whole, like it was like this pop concert he brought his daughter to, but the whole thing was set up as a big trap to trap him in there. Yeah. I thought the fucking thing was full of holes, actually. Like,
that sucks. Horrible.
You know.
Brian hates I was hoping Brian would be here. He hates Josh Hartnett. He's like,
really?
You can't act. Yeah. I
don't know. I thought he was cool, dude. I thought he was badass and Penny Dreadful. Yeah.
I thought he was cool in there, and I thought he was dope in 30 Days a Night. You know, he went out like a G. You know, he took one for the team. He fought that Barlow dude and like fisted him through the face. You know, at the end.
Well, what about that? You ever seen that movie, The Faculty?
He was, he was.
Where he was the drug dealer, the campus drug dealer, and the drugs he was selling actually stopped him from getting possessed by those fucking aliens. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Robert Rodriguez, that shit was dope.
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
Fucking,
I'm not big. Like M. Night Shyamalan, dude, like he has the, like I don't know if he's a good writer or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like he's
try hard.
Like he can get a good premise going, but then he always ruins it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he always, not even towards the end, like he just fucks it up. Like it's like it starts off good and then it consistently starts fucking up until
the last movie of his. The last movie of his I saw was The Village, and then I was done.
I watched The Village, and I was like, "This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen before in my life."
I never watched.
And then I was like, and then he got me with the mermaid in the water thing. So I was like, "All right, I'll check this out."
I like that one.
I thought it was okay, but then it started getting really stupid, really fucking quick, right? And I was like, "This is what?"
It was stupid,
like,
but I liked it. I don't know why I liked it.
It was. I mean, they did find a bunch of like badass freaks, right? With the dude who only worked out one side of his body.
Yeah, it was hard. Well, dude, it also reminded me of like a apartment building like in my town. Like there's hundreds of apartment buildings like that in LA, and it just so like felt like real to me.
Well, did you ever seen the Family Guy episode with what's his name? The airline, the one that flies the airplanes in there. I can't remember his name. Though. But he was like, they were like, yeah, this is worse than internet porn. He goes, internet porn? What are you talking about? He goes, yeah, you get internet porn over your computer. He goes, what? He's like, how come nobody's up? So then he disappears in his house for 3 days and he comes out and he's like, what day is it? And they're like,
Quagmire.
Yeah, Quagmire. And they're like, Quagmire? And he goes to scratch his head and one of his arms is like built.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one actually. Yeah, I have seen that. That's one of the OG episodes. Yeah, that's hilarious, bro. Yeah, and to be honest, I did like his Unbreakable trilogy. You know, I thought
that was okay. That wasn't too bad. Wait, was that M. Night? That was M. Night Shyamalan?
That's his baby. Yeah, that's his superhero franchise.
Okay. Yeah,
they're okay. They're okay.
Yeah.
Like
well, I did like that when they did Mystic. What was it? Glass.
Glass. Yeah.
Yeah. Glass was cool because they had the beast in there, you know.
Yeah, those are good.
And they had some, dude. He had some cool sayings. He was like, "I am all of you."
Yeah, and like Split was a good movie too. I thought Unbreakable kind of lagged a little bit. You know what I mean? In the beginning.
Did it was kind of slow, right?
It was slow, right?
Yeah.
And then like those movies were cool, and I like the water movie and the Sixth Sense. I thought the Sixth Sense was pretty good. I thought
Sixth Sense was all right. That was early on in his career before he had a massive head injury and he couldn't write anymore.
That was the first one though, man. It's like, you know, are they dead? You know, and then Signs. You gotta throw water on them. Like,
I remember that, and that was fucking stupid. That was where the environment was killing people or something like that. That's what it was. And then they had another one. Was that his? Like the other one where it was called Cell? Was that his movie? Where it was like the cell phone towers were cell phone towers were like making people into zombies or some shit like that.
Yeah, that was the one with Mark Wahlberg, I think. I know which one you're talking about.
No, it was what Okay, it's always Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know why, but he always says Samuel L. Jackson in all his fucking movies.
He likes to work, dude. Like that's what he says. I respect that too, man. Like he's always working, you know, like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. And it was that dude from Room 409 or some shit like that. Like,
John Cusack.
Yeah, John Cusack. And yeah, and it was John Cusack's kid, him, and Samuel L. Jackson. And Samuel L. Jackson was like a phone repairman or some dumb shit like that. I don't know. The movie was started out kind of cool, but they got really fucking stupid, dude.
Oh, don't you hate
Then there was that other movie where it was like when they went through this canyon, people started aging rapidly, you know, and they couldn't get out.
Yeah,
that was stupid too because they wouldn't like you couldn't see them age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's almost like his movies, right? His movies. He needs to take like this is what he should have done. He should have taken like 3 of his movies and just make like Tales from Shyamalan and just make them quick and really fast. Because if they were only 30 minutes long, it wouldn't suck as much because it wouldn't be as drawn out. They're basically Twilight Zone episodes, but they're dragged the fuck out. You know, most of them.
Let's not draw out the pain. Let's just get it over in
let's get it over with.
30 seconds.
Right? Yeah, man. It's
I don't know. Like there's a bunch of guys that are working in Hollywood that think they can write and they absolutely cannot fucking write, dude. Like fucking can't write. Like, dude, I'll tell you right now, like we've been trying to find good movies to watch lately.
Mm-hmm.
There is no fucking good movies out there, dude. Even with like major fucking stars in them, right? I mean, it's like the writing is so fucking bad. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Did they just start hiring like their uncles and nephews and shit?
Yeah.
Like,
and they all look like they're directed the same. Like there's no vision.
Yeah, dude. And some of them are super cheap. It's almost like a fad for it to be like a cheap B movie. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really bad, dude. Like,
well,
I don't know.
Whenever I feel insecure about my writing, I remember the fact that people who can't write are writing for big Hollywood stories.
It's fucking crazy. And these people going along with, they're fucking greenlight that shit. Like, fucking what?
Like, oh yeah, tax write-off.
No, brown light it. Brown light all of this shit.
Exactly. There's this new movie a trailer just dropped. I always get blessed on like the night I'm about to do the show, you know?
What was that trailer you showed me where they died? Like every night they die by a different horror movie?
Oh yeah, that's PlayStation doing that. I got to find out the name. That's a big budget tentpole, and like I've been saying, because of Terrifier 3 and Nosferatu, you're gonna start seeing a lot of big budget horror movie tentpole movies coming out over the next 5 years.
What was that? What was that? The name? You don't know the name of the movie, though, dude.
No,
drop it to me in a message.
I'll hunt it down for you, though.
You see, that's what they should be concentrating on now. Is like shit like that, dude. Like fucking.
Big concepts that deliver at the. It's not hard to deliver some at the end. You know what I mean? You write the ending first, you know, and then
like if you got a good writer, dude, you could totally do like a cool movie with just 2 people in a room.
Yeah.
Like you remember that one where it was a convict and he was possessed by a demon, and it's just him and the guy like interviewing him to see if he's competent to be put to death.
Nefarious,
you know?
I think. With Sean
Nefarious. Yeah,
I watched part of it. I was like, damn, and that was like a Christian movie. That was like a Christian produced movie, but it was
dude,
dope,
I was
you know,
fucking captivated. I didn't know it was a Christian movie. I was like, oh, this is badass, dude. Yeah, I was fucking captivated throughout the whole movie. It was just fucking 2 people in a room, dude.
Bro,
that was
like they're starting to come out with more like biblical like TV shows because the Bible's metal, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, they need to make a David and
It's
Goliath.
not real, but yeah, you're right. It's metal.
They're like, they need to make a David and Goliath movie, dude. And no, there's a David and Goliath TV show that's coming out on Prime. And
really?
Yeah, I show the trailer. I'll show it maybe next time. I got something else for you guys.
Is David going to be a black lesbian?
Probably,
no,
most likely.
And Goliath looks dope. Like he looks like.
I heard he's going to be blessed by God, and he's going to be both sexes. Like he's.
Well, for me, I thought it was going to be a movie, you know, but I was like, with David, his story's so epic. You got to make a big movie because he did so much after he defeated Goliath. He was a warlord. He slaughtered so many people. You know,
if you want me to watch shit like that, you have to make it kind of like Nefarious, where you're not preaching at me and you're just making a really good movie.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm saying, like,
yeah, there's going to be probably a little preaching in this. It's just because that's the type of era we're going into. But it's still,
well, dude, we seen one this past week, and it was fucking good, dude. It was the one about the Vatican, you know,
well, there's a lot
where
of
it was like. Dude, it was about the Vatican and this big fucking like conspiracy in the Vatican.
With
and I'm like,
right?
What was it?
with Ray Fiennes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and it
Yeah.
was like, dude, and it
Both
had
parts.
John Lithgow in it. You know, John
Yeah.
Lithgow was like the bad
Yeah.
pope.
Yeah, I think it's just called Vatican.
Yeah, it is. It's called. I think you're right. I think it's called the Vatican.
Oh, that's
But
the one
it
with,
was,
Manson's in there too. I think Marilyn Manson.
Was he?
He's
I don't know,
he's
dude,
one.
because this was actually filmed in the Vatican. I'm not sure if they're going to let Marilyn Manson.
There's one. No, there's one. I think it was John Malkovich was a pope, and
No, it wasn't called the Vatican. It was called what is that shit when they're voting on a new pope? They have to be like
Yeah.
isolated.
I think the one I think the one you're talking about is the one with Stanley Tucci and Ray Fiennes.
Yeah,
It's one word. I forget. I know what you're talking about. I've seen it advertised a lot. It's like they're trying to pick a new pope.
Conveyance or something like that.
Something. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But dude, this movie was fucking
Conclave?
great. Conclave. That's what it was. Yeah.
That's it.
And dude, this movie was fucking badass, dude. And I'm watching it with my wife picked it, and I'm like, we're gonna watch this now. All right, whatever. You know, I'm game. Giddy up.
Yeah.
So we'll watch it. And the more I'm watching, the more I'm just fucking captivated. And then I'm like, and then it comes out one of the guys wanting to be a pope, like got some chick pregnant, you know, and then took the kid and put him with another, and it was from a nun. He got a nun pregnant.
It's always it.
Dude, they took the kid and they gave it to a family, you know, and I'm like, holy shit. I was like, the Vatican approved this movie? Like, holy shit, dude. Because these popes were dirty, dude. Like,
They've been
was
doing that, man.
Crazy,
like,
dude.
There's all kinds of churches that'll find like, you know, baby bones in them, like all over the world. You know what I mean?
Dude,
like
it's fucking crazy. And I was like, and it was like, I mean, he's in like the conclave. Like, I mean, it was like, you would think it would be like whoever, you know, we got Judas to serve God. No, dude, it's just like the American political system.
Oh, yeah.
It's dirty. It's
Rome,
fucking
dude.
scummy. It's fucking who's the most popular, not the one who's best to suit the spot or anything like that, right? Fucking dudes buying votes. Like, this is
like
crazy, dude.
In high school, I remember learning about church history, and they taught us the ugly truth. Like, there was a pope that used Saint Peter Basilica as like his own personal brothel. Dude. There was a pope that like went into war, like leading his soldiers and stuff. Like, Pope Innocent was the worst, and he had the most ironic name.
Well, that's what this one was about. That's what Conclave was about. It was about Pope Innocent, because at the end he's like, "How would you like what would your Pope name be?" And he goes, "Innocence." You know what I'm saying? Innocent. And he's like, "Okay." And then his assistant comes. He goes, "Oh, I was hoping to get here before you guys crown that dude Pope," because he's like he was scheduled to have a surgery in the Netherlands, you know, and he was a Mexican dude. He's like, we're going, like, the Pope that died was going to fly him over there and pay for his surgery. And he goes, well, okay, well, what's the big problem? He goes, it was a hysterectomy. And I'm like, whoa. And it turns out, because, you know, there's like, I seen this on Ripley's Believe It or Not, like way back in the 90s. Like, there's the Pope chair, right?
Oh.
Where it's like a toilet seat, but a hole in the front, and they have to reach under there to make sure you have balls, right? Because the women were so ugly. They would masquerade as like men and try to become Pope, and then they would reach in and be like, "Oh no, you can't be Pope. You ain't got no testicles." You know what I'm saying? No, being serious.
No,
and I was like, how the fuck was he going to get past that? And apparently he was a hermaphrodite, right?
Mm.
And he was like, I was like, holy shit, dude. Is that the Pope you're talking about? Pope Innocent?
I didn't know if he was a hermaphrodite. I just remembered hearing how he was like responsible for like a ton of torture. Like,
whoa.
And also like, I know, and there was a rumor that there was a pope that was actually a woman who gave birth in the middle of a mass, but that was like a legend. I don't know if it's true or not.
It's probably true. That's probably where they came up with the chair. You know,
damn, the chair's not ready yet. It's a prototype.
I've always said, like, the fucking Catholic religion, like, as like the Vatican is drenched in blood. You know what I'm saying? It's the most evil fucking religion.
That's where Rome disappeared to. Well, I got a movie that's coming out right now. I think you guys are gonna probably get a kick out of it. This one just dropped like tonight, I think, the trailer. I think it looks pretty funny. It's got Alex Winter in it from Bill and Ted, and this movie is called Destroy All Neighbors.
I seen it. Yeah, that was good, dude. That was really good.
Hey, how's that band go?
It's mainly me these days. I just want to finish my album.
You have been trying to finish this album for 3 years.
1, 2, 3. What is this? It's a progressive form of prog. I've been calling it prog squared. The only way I listen to your music is if you tie me up at gunpoint and you forced me to. Don't play it here again or you're fired.
It's like just moving his furniture.
What's going on?
I think we have a new neighbor.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
What is up with this guy?
That's a different Bill and Ted.
I think we're living next to some kind of media. I am now living your head. It's just driving me crazy. Oh, you're heading into chaos. What? Blood will be spilled. You gotta stand on your own 2 feet and say, "Get out of my kitchen! I'm cooking!"
William, use your demons. Don't let them use you.
So you killed somebody. Relax. Just need to know how to get rid of a body.
This player he's watching on the on his phone. That's actually the bum that comes up to him.
It's time to make a hit record.
And he's like, "What?"
Shut up! You didn't hear that, did you?
You yelling shut up at nobody? Yeah, I heard it was very loud.
That is not what rock and roll is all about.
You're a loser and you're gonna die a loser.
Now that was rock and roll.
Stop. Just be cool. And don't murder anyone else.
He's right there again. Huh?
Yeah.
Pulling double duty on there. I haven't checked. I was wondering if he probably directed. I think that movie looks hilarious.
Dude, the movie's good, dude.
Taken from Dead Alive, right? With the gut.
Yeah.
That's pretty metal, too.
They got a ton of like traditional effects in there and makeup.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's where it's
Really
at, bro.
good.
You know? Yeah. So you've seen it already, huh? It's on Shudder?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. It was good, dude. It was really, really good. And he like follows this bass player because he's a bass player, you know, and he follows this bass player on YouTube. And he's like, oh yeah, you know, he just like aspires to be this bass player. Well, his videos are made like decades ago, you know.
Oh shit.
And it turns out this bum that keeps harassing him in a parking lot every day. Like the bass player has this medallion or something like that, like hanging from his neck. And he thinks he killed the bum. So he gets out and he finds the medallion and he goes, oh fuck. This is the bass player.
Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta watch that.
I've been modeling myself after.
I gotta figure out where Shudder. I think Shudder's with I think it's with Prime or something. I don't know.
It's good, dude. It's got a bunch of people from Reno 911 in there.
I saw that, dude. that dude's hilarious.
Yeah. Dude, there's a new movie with those guys too. Fuck, we just watched it, so I don't remember the name of it. But it was good too. I think they were a bunch of FBI agents.
Oh, shit. Did you see Super Troopers 2? The Broken Lizard guys?
A while ago, I think.
It wasn't as funny as the first one, you know?
No,
it's like sequels like that. And I mean, sequels are never going to be as good as the first ones, most of them, you know? But when they're long, like when they're lagged out, like Sin City 2 and like, you know, what was the other one? Dumb and Dumber 2, you know, like they just, you got to strike while the iron is hot, I guess, you know?
Did Dumb and Dumber 2 have the same actors from the first one?
Yeah, but there's
it was 3 that didn't, right?
There was the second movie that was made after Dumb and Dumber was a prequel, and it had like different actors. It was like the early years of them, but the actual sequel with the Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey came out like 20 years later.
Dude, Jim Carrey's so good, dude.
Yeah,
we were watching Sonic, like 1, 2, and 3, and Jim Carrey's in all of them. In fact, in 3, he plays 2 different parts. He plays his grandfather and himself, right? And
I don't understand like why he doesn't get fat. Like there's 3 fucking movies and he never gets the super fat Robotnik like that's hovering around from the game. Like he does
on 3.
He does.
Like he gets a big belly on 3.
But you know what I mean though? Like super like 400-pound fat. Like he's in like, you know what I mean? Like he never got that way.
I don't know why he never got that way. Maybe it's because he couldn't, because Jim Carrey's known for being able to move, you know, and do physical comedy.
He don't want to wear like a lot of makeup anymore either. He was saying, because they were asking him about like the Goon or the Grinch. He's like, I'd like to go back and do another Grinch movie. But he's like, I ain't sitting in fucking 6 or 8 hours of makeup no more.
Dude, fuck that. What if you got to use the bathroom? You know, they have to put a catheter in you or something like that, dude. Fuck that shit, dude. Yeah. What if you got to do a number 2? Do they have
Those
to
movies are
catheter
awesome.
for that, or?
I guess Keanu Reeves was in the third one, like he was Shadow or something like that in the Sonic 3.
Yeah, and I thought Robotnik's grandpa, I thought that was supposed to be kind of the classic Robotnik look, like with the white mustache and the
He had a white mustache. I'm not real familiar with the games. You know, I've seen a couple of images of it, but that's about it. I know like the original design for Sonic was so disturbing that they scrapped it.
It was whack. It wasn't good. Yeah, I remember that.
They had human eyes and shit like that. It was like, ooh.
And they course corrected, dude. Like, and then they made out like kings. You know, that's, you just gotta follow the source material and listen to the fans. They're the ones. They're saying, okay, if you do this, just look at the stuff that came out first. Then we'll give you this green paper. Yeah,
exactly. You will be able to make more.
Yeah, and then you make part 2, and we come back with twice as much paper for you. And you can take that paper and make the third movie and buy houses with
crazy, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for coming by, Fuseboxx. I've been going about an hour and 20 minutes or so. I got to get off to bed actually tonight because I got work tomorrow. So gonna be calling a little earlier tonight. And where can people find you at, Fuseboxx?
Absolutely. You can find me here on Twitter as Fuseboxx, and you can find me on my new Twitter handle at Fuseboxx7 because my original account got hacked. Don't take any messages from that original account.
Shit, I just sent that guy money. I thought it was you.
They finally blocked my account. Like, that shit's suspended. I got enough people to block it, so it's done.
Awesome.
It's suspended now. Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't touched my original thing. Like, people have been reporting it, and this is like day 8, and they're still up.
Oh wow.
But yeah, follow me on at Fuseboxx7, and remember to get on that email list because I'm going to be launching on Indiegogo, Kickstarter, and Fund My Comic May 1st. So get on it. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell everybody I've never met.
Nice. And Preston, where could we find you at, brother?
Well, it used to be every Sunday night on the Horror Movie Club, but that doesn't happen anymore. So I guess when I get a chance, I'll come on here. Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Gonna be back here hopefully next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And if you guys want to check out my new channel, it's gonna go live on Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the Metal Cartoonist. Thanks everybody for watching. Always remember to be bold, be brave, and roll the bones, know your role. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.